welcome back to my playthrough of XCOM Enemy Within Long War. Where I left it last time, we're off to a UFO crash site of a fighter in Argentina, which has a total of 11 people in it. And I already picked the crews, well, the squad, so off we go. Serves me correctly, the squad is just the most experienced ones who aren't master sergeants, which ends up being about, I think there's about 4 scouts.
We're moving into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the most pressing. The UFO came down in a sparsely populated area away from any major population centers. We can secure the site with limited danger to the civilians in the area.
Operation Crimson Thorn. Didn't I just do an Operation Crimson something in one of the last 2 or 3 operations? The first word does tend to go in cycles.
Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Okay, there would be some mutons. I was about to say there would be one less. There would be one less muton. However, I missed.
Moving to position.
And missed rather badly. I named this guy Marlborough for a reason, and I can't remember why. Yeah, you're not going to get a decent shot from there. Yes, people carrying reflex cannons are not going to get good long range shots. Reflex cannons do not have good long range. Yeah, not even a 35% chance is worth a go.
Moving out.
However, on the bright side,
I'm all over it.
we're moving up quite nicely. We found the ship and the mutons, and all I'm going to do is find a total of 11 things to kill. Of course, that can be a tad of a challenge because they could be anywhere on the map, and it can actually be harder to hunt down 11 things than 50 things, because you're always bouncing from one pot of things to the other when you've got 50 to aim for. 11, I may run into these 4 then outside of in the ship, and the other 6 may be spread all over the map.
Нужна помощь!
Oh, that's some meld. Nice shot.
Je l'ai eu.
He's currently suppressed. It's not a great shot, but we'll give it a go.
Adjusting aim. Je bouge.
I'll send you that way for the meld. Let's see if you spot anything else in that general direction. Now you, my friend. None of that is dashing, apparently, so...
Yes, Commander.
Scout, you can dodge things. Okay, there's one there as well. I'll take the guy that's doing the suppression. At least we'll take him first. Yep, and it looks like you don't have the whatever it's called in the zone perk. Okay.
Missed.
One of those days. Well, there again. You know, I say things like that, but what do I expect? I bring the less experienced members of my XCOM troop along with me. I shouldn't expect brilliance from them.
Допрыгался!
It would be nice, but doesn't mean I should expect it. Now, of course, if I move there, I'm probably going to trigger the outsider. I'll move there. Should give me a nice flanking shot on this guy. Get more people to come. That was a nice flanking shot, I must admit. We can get a nice flanking shot again by moving all about there. Should be the end of that mutant. Mutant. Okay, I didn't need to send the engineer over there for the mail, because this scout can get there in one shot.
Есть!
And collect all 5 of it. Then you move
За
on
руль.
up.
Allez, André.
Oh good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's possibly 2 outsiders in the ship.
They're moving to flank me.
I don't care if they're moving to lower the house prices in your neighbourhood. Stop moaning about it.
Сняла его!
I will, as always, take care of it.
Getting it done. We've got company.
Okay, now there are 2 outsiders, and that should be all 11 of them. Not a bad little shot. Where should we move you to? How about there?
Уже иду! Теперь не рыпнешься!
If we move you to... there.
On the move. I'm about to start keeping score.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Don't get
Heading
cocky.
there now.
When people get cocky, they get hurt.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Do as positions go.
Okay. Ready to rock. Je suis en route.
That'll do. Oh dear, what a shame did that hurt. Don't run too far, little sectoid.
They're moving around the side.
Okay. Not the nicest thing you could have done, possibly, but...
Спешу.
Really? Only get a shot at him? Fine. Oh, you hit it.
Встретимся в аду.
I'm actually impressed. I didn't think you'd hit that.
Срочно нужны боеприпасы.
Yeah, it was a 50-50 shot, and I wasn't expecting you to make it. I'm
Heading
worried
up.
about getting too close to this guy in case he's got close combat specialist. Yep.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Véhicule en feu.
Forgot this guy had lightning reflexes.
Cover
So
the flanks.
I would have worried less if I'd remembered that. Go right next to him. Exactly the same as last time.
On se fait allumer dans le coin. X-ray on them. They're flanking us.
They are repositioning on us.
Mission accomplished.
Well, that was definitely nice, and I was going to say things like less stressful or no stressful, but there was no stress in that. There was 11 of them, and they really weren't that much of a challenge.
Outstanding. Not only did our troops return safely, but the meld they recovered will certainly advance our development of new technologies based on this substance.
Right, yeah, was it 16 meld? No, I don't need a new recruit.
Contact detected.
What I need is for time to go by.
Contact detected.
Seriously? Alright. They're now sending 2 UFOs at a time.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Okay, well, the firestorm may have got serious damage, but
Contact
it did its job.
detected.
Yeah, we'll send this guy. It's a terror ship. It needs a good beating. Yeah, it's hard enough to deal with 1 at a time.
Bangs out.
2 at a time, even over multiple continents, is... Oh, heck.
We lost the bubble. Taking heavy fire!
Contact detected.
That's an assault carrier. Right, that's what I thought. Okay. Balanced. Yes, we have a dodge capability and we're going to use it. See if we can actually get a couple of shots into this thing before we die.
Engaging bogey.
Defense matrix satellite assisted targeting enabled.
Okay. Well, I shot it down, which means I've got 1 less. And it's got 44 crew, sectoid commander, sectoid mutant berserker, bunch of exalt, mutants and floaters. Well, I will put together a crew to take this one on. And again, I don't want to send these guys, but I'm running out of decent people to send. Well, I need to send a decent officer no matter what. Decent, they don't have to be decent, they don't have to be great. I'll send that officer. Because they're a major, they give 25% more experience, I believe. Yeah, that one's nicknamed Mountie because he's Canadian. That one's nicknamed Pancho because he's Mexican. Yes, sometimes stereotypes come into it because I can't think of anything better. That one's Aircraft because he's also named Nakajima. The other one is named Nakajima, got nicknamed Tokyo. That one got nicknamed Aircraft because that's what Nakajima did, was create aircraft. Tiffany got renamed as Jewelry because of the Tiffany Jewelry Store. That nickname came from the game, not me. As did Diesel. And Spokesman. Yeah, because their name, somehow they were a PR spokesman for someone. I think that's why I named them that. I think. I'm not 100% sure because I renamed them a while back and they haven't been on a mission for quite a while, so it's like this guy got renamed a while back and he's never been on a mission for me. He was one of those that came as a freebie as part of some package where I gave a country something and they gave me a recruit. Just like this guy. Have that. And this guy. The same. Or this girl. She's got a fair bit of pace, so she can have a cognitive enhancer. Yeah, no. Can't have a cognitive enhancer, you need to be able to shoot better. Yes, and again, this one. A freebie from somebody who wanted to give me one of a new recruit. Yeah, you can have it instead. This one was one of my ex-guards, apparently. I don't remember them. They may not have actually fought, I don't know, but they've obviously been on a few missions. They just haven't managed to catch my attention during all those missions they've been on, for me to actually notice them. And Diesel, yeah, he got his name via the game. Yeah, and he's been on 6 missions, got 10 kills, and yeah, don't know him. And this guy's been on 5 missions, got 10 kills, and I don't remember them. That is, of course, the problem with having 100 or so troops. I've got slightly over 100 because of these freebies they kept giving me. That some of them you don't remember. Anyway, go back to wherever, because this is going to be a big ship. This is definitely going to be a multi-episode ship. But thankfully I've shot it down, so maybe it'll slow them down if they've got to replace the big ship. He says hopefully. Because, why am I 3 days away from firestorms? And yeah, hang on, close that one. Right, yeah, 3 days away from the firestorms, but I'm 3 days away from having them with the weapons armed. And as soon as they've got armed weapons, these two will get plasma. These two will get plasma cannons inserted into them, but those two will go to Europe. As will probably that guy. And then I will put 4 satellites over Europe. So literally and they take about 3 days to go up, 2-3 days to go up there. I'm about 6 days away from assaulting all the European bases, one after the other. All I need is a bit of peace, a nice lull, and then we can go through Europe. Kind of like what the Russians said during the 1950s and 60s. Just give us a bit of peace and a bit of lull and we can go right through Europe. Or, no, I'm not going to mention what happened in 1939 because that would be wrong. Everybody uses that one. Sorry, just having historical thoughts there. Anyway, that's going to be it for this one. As always, I hope to see you down the road. Au revoir.